I lost my other sword? And we are back in the city.
A storm approaches. Be wary, Witcher.
Holy.
I'll be damned.
Jeez.
A damn massacre. Those sons of bitches have gone mad. I have to find Triss.
Do I just not have it equipped?
You're killing innocents!
Innocents!
No! Geralt! Please! And now, good people, return to your homes. So what'll it be, innkeeper?
They killed my son. Damned elves. I want their blood for that.
These elves had nothing to do with your son's death. Don't shed their blood.
Now that you mention it, yeah, leave them be. Go home, folks.
Thank you, Gwynblade. We'd be dead if not for you.
The sooner we flee, the better.
Take care. Who opened the gates of hell?
I don't have any proof, but my coin's on Laredo. Rulers are always looking for a way to cover their mistakes and failures. And the mob always loves a circus, whether merry or bloody. This town will never be the same. A time of disdain has come.
We need to find Triss.
Last I saw her, she was on her way to meet Sheila in her rented quarters at the inn. I told Triss about the megascope Zoltan's been building.
Let's go. There's no time to lose.
I was lucky enough to get the key to Sheila's nest. Incidentally, for a big woman, the innkeeper's wife is surprisingly nimble. Come on!
We need to go up. Oh, he did the work for me. That was nice of him.
Help!
I've walked into a slaughterhouse.
Gotta do the right thing.
Death to the... What sort of freak is that? It's that sorcerer.
Leave them alone. They've done you no harm.
Right, they're our neighbors. Let's go home, lads.
Thank you. Just about...
Blood.
There's blood on the ground. And they're gone. And lots of blood.
Not good.
Don't just stand there. We need to look for clues. Sheila's bodyguard. His neck's broken. No wounds. So that's not his blood.
Triss enters, breaks the guard's neck, then wounds herself? That's stupid.
What a mess. Somebody had a good time in here. Trashed everything.
I don't get it. Someone else had to be here.
Dandelion, look.
What is it?
A peephole. Someone might have been spying.
The brothel's behind that wall. Maybe the madam saw what happened.
Let's go.
Yeah, but it didn't.
A lot of blood. Too much.
Thank you. I was about to get upset. I was like, I didn't get a chance to read the blood. Figured that was the final clue. Be like, oh yeah, that's obvious.
Come back later. We're closed. They've killed one of my girls.
It's Durai, Geralt. That was her room.
What happened?
They murdered her. Yesterday, they loved her, drank wine with her, told her she's pretty. Today, 5 of them came, drunk on blood, screaming filth.
She had a client at the time?
No, she was with me. What are you looking at? I was consoling her.
I was hoping you knew what happened in the next room. I noticed a peephole. But if you were busy...
We were, until we heard voices beyond the wall. Sheila normally cast spells that blocked both sight and sound, but there was nothing like that this time. We started peeping. Me first. I saw that redhead, Triss Merigold, and Cedric, our drunkard ex-squirrel. The redhead approached the magic mirror and said, let's see who our Ice Queen's been talking to recently.
She meant Sheila.
Even I figured that out. She waved her hands, shouted an incantation, and a man appeared in the room, mighty ugly. Durai was so scared, she squealed. When I finally got Durai out of the way, a different figure was in the room, a woman Triss called Philippa.
Greetings,
Wow, a
Philip.
lot of craziness went on.
Triss, you're looking nice. Why are you using Sheila's megascope? I can't believe she approved it. That's like using her toothbrush.
Sheila's oblivious to it. Why did Sheila come to Flotsam?
It's a delicate matter. We need someone at Henselt's court, but he hates sorceresses.
I know.
Henselt's only son died in a hunting accident 3 years ago. The king has failed to sire more offspring, in spite of trying incessantly. Sheila claims she can heal the king's 40
Sounds like it's a
apparatus,
Scoia'tael, though.
but needs very rare ingredients.
Which she intends to harvest from the Cairn.
Exactly. This way,
Oh,
sorcerers
right,
won't
because
have
he's the guy
king's
that's out
earring.
there. Cedric.
That's all I know, really.
What happened to Triss?
I don't know. I already told you about the only conversation I heard, just before those murderers came. They kicked me and stabbed Durai. But I heard fighting from the other room. The sorceress was screaming. When the murderers left, searching for other victims, I peered outside. Thought I saw Cedric sneaking through the alleys towards the forest. He was staggering.
Thank you, Margot. I owe you.
Witcher, wait. Give this to Yorveth.
A letter?
The names of Durai's killers. He'll understand.
You're spying for Yorveth?
I help him from time to time. Just give him the letter.
I'll try, but I can't promise anything. Dandelion, wait here for me. I'm going to find Cedric. Cedric's blood.
Shouldn't ask Dandelion to wait there for her. Just basically put him in paradise. Tell me I followed the wrong trail of blood. Got the blood trail goes right here. Did he go up? I did that wrong, didn't I? Oh man. Jeez, this is not a fan of this at all. Follow this blood path. I think there's more. Terrifyingly bright. Figured he'd come back.
Well, Cedric, where are you?
Hello there.
Alright, so there's more than one blood trail apparently, again.
Know the story of the boy who cried wolf?
Wait, what?
Kedmore,
Oh, there we go.
Gwynblade. I no longer feel the pain. Always wanted to die among trees.
Cedric, what happened?
Triss asked me for help. I killed the Dwan guarding the door, and we broke in. Again, I killed a Dwan.
I know. Where's Triss?
A Witcher came in, attacked us. I tried to protect Triss. He was fast. Too fast for me. He hit Triss before she could cast a spell. He knew how to fight a sorceress. Then he ordered her to activate the Megascope. He needed to get to Edirn, near the dwarven town of Vergen. Triss said it was madness, but she didn't have the coordinates. He gave her a strange look, threatening. Better give it your best. You're going first, with me right behind you. Then I passed out. When I woke, they were gone. I knew I was dying. The forest called me.
Why, Cedric? Why did you get involved?
Why did you? Sometimes we must. Have I told you about my visions? That's why I drink. It helps. I'm safe in a mist of vodka. See nothing, feel nothing.
Cedric, calm down.
But now I see clearly. You need to regain your memory. Only then will you understand who's killing Crowned Dwan. And why.
How can I get it back?
In Edirn. In a place tainted with dark magic. Where ghosts of the fallen will fight a great battle. Save their souls, and your memory will return.
We know exactly why they're doing this. It's just we forgot.
The forest. I feel a presence.
Sing a lowy bunny.
They come to bid you farewell.
My forest. Larfael, Gwynblade. Farewell.
So I'm guessing we have started the next chapter here in a minute, 'cause we're probably going to be going to the next area.
Geralt, where have you been?
The Kingslayer, damn it. I almost had him.
You fled.
Teleported to Edirn.
What? How?
He forced Triss to cast the spell.
Shit.
Roach sent me to find you. We're setting off. He's learned something new.
The Scoia'tael are also up to something big.
What's Roach planning?
He went off on Laredo, so it must concern the Commandant. It's something important.
What are the Scoia'tael planning?
They want to storm the barge and they need your help.
When did you join the Scoia'tael, Zoltan?
It's not like that. They're taking the prisoners to Drakenberg. A special prison for non-humans. Bloody monument to human hatred.
I'll talk to them. Maybe Roach or the Scoia'tael can finally be useful.
Okay, so everything's coming to a close for this area. Oh, hey, look, I leveled up. Because it's all coming to its climax of what we've been anticipating for a while. That's not where I want to be. Alright, let's continue down this. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the end of the chapter, though.
Yorvith awaits you. Duan.
I'm positive this is going to be the end of the chapter. There we go.
Where is he?
He forced Triss to teleport them both to Edirn.
No. The Scoia'tael in Edirn will pay for my stupidity with their lives.
Elias, ready the unit to march. You'll leave immediately.
That's 2 days' travel on foot. You'll never make it in time.
I have a plan.
What plan?
First, you must agree to help us.
Well, that looks like I have to.
Count me in. We'll get Letho together.
Excellent. We've no time to lose. We need to capture the prison barge.
You want to enter a town where they're massacring elves? I take back what I said. You're not grandiose. You're mad.
My mother claimed likewise.
Alright, so I'm thinking this is going to be it. This is going to be the final frontier. Oh, yeah, that's where I get out of there. Kind of wish they had a little bit more of a clairvoyance. I think that would have been a really nice ad. And you have the little... Oh, there we go. You have the nice little markers on the map, but seeing as it's not a open world experience in the overall scheme of open world, like just falling off a cliff if you chose. Wouldn't be a terrible thing to have some sort of clairvoyance spell. I don't know.
I'm here.
At last.
The trading post is in turmoil. You sure this is
Okay, I think I leveled up because I was
We'll
loud.
not enter the town. We'll divide the unit. Take my best scout and attack from the harbor. I'll sail downriver with the others. Most of the guards should be at the trading post.
So we're benefiting from the massacre?
Not the way I'd put it, but yes.
Right. Let's go then.
We shall separate on the cliffs.
Scoia'tael, Evelian!
Vriad! Vriad!
Follow me!
Alright. No, not fighting. Ah.
You fight like a woman!
I was wondering, I was like, how do they not know we're fighting against them? Everyone go against me. Oh, I can't climb that? Alright. That was a waste of time then. Or am I waiting on them? Oh, I'm carrying too much again?
Lads to me!
I'll let them deal with that. I really need to not get hit by arrows. Really? It's like a toddler trying to play. Pressing the button, not actually trying to aim. Lead the Scoia'tael to the... Oh, we're trying to just get over to the wharf. Are you gonna let me jump down? The angling changed. Jump down there, which I think is the only spot. Yay for enchantments. Oh. It's like, why am I taking damage? Pretty sure I can walk through a body I burned. We got a big old war going on. This doesn't remind me of the end of the first Witcher game where you go back into the town. Oh, maybe I can accidentally hit these guys. That would be nice, because I know in the first one, that's why all of them were attacking me, is because I accidentally hit one of them. Seizing the boat. Ooh. Wow. There we go, finally. Set fire to everyone.
Lads to me!
There we go. What if there's a different way I could have gone about this?
Mutant. Think yourself a hero, do you? Sail away, and I'll burn these sluts alive!
We sail. Our women are prepared to die.
But I'm not prepared to let murder happen. I'm going ashore.
One.
Well, I guess I'll have to find another way out. I'm pretty sure one of these people is probably like a mage. They'll end up teleporting us out.
Don't harm me!
Well, at least it'll be easier fighting through these people.
Save the elven women wish. Commandant Lorido's gone mad.
Ah.
Blow it! The Witcher's in the right!
I am a murderer. I feel like common folks should not try to go up against, I don't know, a man that's been turned into a mutant with powers, which means you, the common folk, don't have a chance. Oh. I went the wrong way. If I'm paying attention to the minimap. That's the other thing, you're right next to the water. Why don't you guys just jump out into the water?
Where's Laredo?
He's escaped.
Gwynblade! Laredo's calling for reinforcements! We must sail!
The tower's on fire. We have to jump.
Unbind us.
There we go. Oh, okay, I see. They were bound. How? I'm not sure, seeing as our hands are free. If your hands are free, you probably could have done it yourself if it's just rope. There we go. Oh, I guess that's not as easy of a jump as it looked from the outside.
not live long. If the local folk don't hunt him down, someone else will. It's meaningless. You rescued our women. We are indebted.
Help me find the Kingslayer and Triss. We'll be even.
In that case, Tvergen, prepare to set sail!
Did Vernon Roach sail out of here all right?
He's fine, if that's what you ask. We met and chatted. Imagine that. I wanted him to know that he was only leaving because I let him do so.
That was weird.
The Temerian Special Forces, created by Foltest to combat the Scoia'tael after the First War with Nilfgaard. Veterans, professionals, the best of the best. This is the end, Roach. See these emblems? Temerian lilies, that's all I lacked. I've defeated the commanders of all the Special Forces in the north. Now I shall unite the Scoia'tael.
Finish what you started.
I shan't kill you, Roach. We Enshe never kill the last specimens of dying breeds. Live on and remember who defeated you. Remember he can do so again. Vafail, Vernon Roach.
You're making a mistake, Hjorveth. I will find you.
Unfurl the mainsail!
Kind of a weird flashback thing to do, have you fight as Hjorveth. I'm curious though, I guess there's probably a different way you could have gone about it where you'd have been on Roach's side, and I'm curious to know if you would have let him leave alive as well.
This is just the
Or maybe there was not another option, this is the only way to go.
Wish I could be so sure.
But I know with the first game they had the whole like choose sides, or you could even be neutral. But there were certain things you still had to do that were for each side, regardless of which one you chose. Or I just did them to do them.
The assassin had had his day. Very true. He'd kidnapped Triss Merigold. It seemed like Foltest's life had not been enough. It seemed like the killer also wanted
Back to Dandelion, talking.
advisor. There was no time to think. It was time to act. Grabbing Geralt, I embarked on a voyage upriver, deeper into the Pontar Valley. If the elves could be believed, it was there that free folk from all around had assembled beneath Vergen's banners to resist the Kedweni invader. I should mention the exceptional individuals who made up my fellowship for this important quest. I usually get nervous around Scoia'tael. I see them as scoundrels and murderers and find their presence outright unwanted. But I must admit I was glad to have the help of Hjorveth and his infamous bunch, who could prove highly helpful. Helpful? That's not nice. Highly useful, then.
Hey, I told you, Chapter 2, I knew it was coming up. I like how the subtitles there were fading before he could finish talking. Oh, what?
The negotiations are underway.
I remember the stillness when the news reached Vengerberg. The palace, the streets, the houses, the entire capital cloaked in silence.
The cries were here, every last man. I was somewhere beyond that hill, in the middle of the massacre.
What is your intention, Saskia?
I intend to stop Eden from being sold.
We cannot afford a war with Henselt. We must parley.
Leave issues of war to me, Prince. Concentrate on King Henselt. Jarpen Zigrin claims he's short-tempered. Provoke him to strike, and we'll negotiate once the battle's won.
I still cannot fathom why the nobles betrayed us.
Spit on the nobles, Prince. They've meant nothing since the day my peasant force scattered them on the Dyffny.
By the good deity Krieve, my lord. The girl is a demon incarnate.
Firstly, the girl has a name. Secondly, she's the best commander I have. All others have betrayed me.
She's a monster. Krieve spoke to me in a dream. I saw a snake-like she-demon devour your head.
Interesting that they're having us play as different
We shall
people.
sign everything, Your Majesty. As you.
We have guests. Welcome, Stennis, son of Demavend.
Greetings, Henselt. You seem at home in Edern. You are here, yet I do not recall inviting you.
Felot did so in your stead. I'm here at his behest. I've broken no truces or treaties yet.
Oh, is that so? Mr. Brogan, please escort Count Felot to a secluded spot and remove his troublesome head.
Don't you dare, boy. You're no king. Your father.
My father is dead. The folk still mourn him while you betray his good name and his country.
Your Majesty, I must request your protection. This young man has lost his mind.
Take him away.
Your Majesty, what of our agreement?
I need you no longer, Felot, now Stennis is here.
Anyone else wish to object? Wonderful. To the matter at hand, then.
Well said. I will show you my hand. I've over 200 armed men encamped nearby, enough to hold the fort for several hours. Another 5,000 battle-hungry lads await on the other bank. What say you to that?
There'll be 5,000 dead lads should you move against Vergen.
Take time to consider, boy. These are border marches, a mere piece of land. Relinquish it to me and you'll keep your crown. Oppose me and I shall crush you without mercy. Give me Lomark and return to Vengerberg.
Do you know why there are no marquises in Edern? We've no marches to speak of, let alone to share. This is Upper Edern, my fatherland, my subjects.
A wolf pup should think twice before growling like a bear.
I'll not be intimidated, Henselt.
Perhaps. Is it possible you merely play the courageous cockerel, yet deep inside fear eats at your heart? Is one push enough to send you over the edge, or must I push twice?
Try me.
I'm tired of this discussion. I have the upper hand and no amount of scintillating talk will change that. We both know I'll not leave empty-handed. What do you propose?
I shall reimburse the cost of this foray and add enough to restore the luster to your palace at Ard Caraig. I'm certain our advisors can resolve the details.
That will take a great deal of gold.
Peace is priceless.
You want peace? Fight for it.
I'm not sure I understand.
You speak like a ruler, but words will only get you so far. You carry a sword, wear armor, and talk like a warrior. Now prove you are one. I challenge you to a duel, here and now, before these folk and the gods. Upper Edern shall belong to the victor.
Fine.
Ready?
Begin when you will, King.
Blood and honor!
A lot of talk for a king that doesn't wear armor other than some padding, it looks like.
Stop! Stop in the name of Krieve, Freyr and Melitele!
I'm gonna say, if I lose this battle again, be slightly annoyed. Okay, now we're adding a new element to the fight. Or, I mean, to the game, a new element. New force of reckoning.
Hey! By the milk of Mother Creatrix's tits, Geralt of Rivia! And of the best company to boot.
Yarpen Zigrin!
It's been years, you old prick. It's great to see you in good health.
Geralt, staring as if you've
looking
seen a ghost.
so tall up at everything.
Muster up a hug for an old friend.
Geralt's head's not exactly on straight.
Ha! Meaning you truly did in, Foltest. Fine by me. Foltest was a ploughing niggard and a niggardly plougher. You did right, Geralt.
Not the point. Geralt's lost his memory.
And I didn't kill Foltest.
Right. What's the difference? Someone did. But we've bigger problems now.
Where's Saskia?
Oh, aye. Why is this butcher here?
I've come with 100 archers, the best in the world. We're here to aid your cause.
Well, you'll need to wait. Saskia and Prince Penis, rather Skinnis, went off to parley with Henselt. Me and the boys are waiting in case something goes wrong.
I sense magic.
The sun's gone dark. Call the sorceress!
It looks like there's fog or purple fog.
Geralt.
I mean, it's supposed to be blue skies. I don't know. Is that the sorceress that was helping us? Ah, the undead.
Saskia! Get Saskia! She must not die!
All gang up on the one. Oh, that's not good. That's not too bad when you have a bunch of people helping you. You can stun lock them. Hey, another level up. The Owl of Kamikaze?
An owl!
Philippa, she'll show us the way.
Yorvith, you've got some explaining to do.
My Elrond's blood. Wraiths.
No, well, this owl is extremely powerful. There we go. You know what? This owl would be a very helpful, like, pet to have, as long as they would do any enemy. Not mine. Wow, some of these guys are just fading in and out. Like how Geralt knows exactly where to run to for the next attack. Oh, I see what's going on. There's a bunch of fighting going on the outside of this, but it's only rendering when it comes to the circle who we have to deal with. Interesting concept. There we go. I love watching him get dragged.
I hate flying through fog. Saskia, are you all right?
It's just a flesh wound. You and the Witcher, we owe you our lives.
I'm here to protect you. And you, Witcher?
I'm after a Kingslayer who kidnapped Triss Merigold.
And brought her here?
Is this an interrogation?
There are warrants on your head in Temeria, Kedwin, and Redania. And I'm responsible for Saskia's safety.
That's enough, Philippa. You told me yourself you thought him innocent.
Saskia, folk are riled. First the sun went out, then the squirrels arrived, now this fog. It's too much for the common folk.
True. Summon all the commanders to the meeting hall. Yorveth, give me some time. I must prepare them for your arrival. Witcher, Philippa, you must be there too. I wish to hear what we can expect from this anomaly and how we might be rid of it. Worry not, Yarpen. The legendary White Wolf and the equally famous Philippa Eilhart should have a remedy for several hundred rabid wraiths. I want to see all commanders in the council chamber. Philippa, that includes you and the Witcher. Cecil, the gates are to remain shut until we're done. You'll answer with your beard if they open for any reason.
Welcome to Vergen, Witcher. I'm Cecil Burden, the Alderman.
Geralt of Rivia.
We've got a spare room at the inn. It's not much, but at least you'll have a roof over your head and a solid bed neath your arse.
Thanks, I could use that.
Scalen, show Master Geralt to his quarters, and visit Reverend Alcon's chambers on your way back to inform everyone that he has departed.
That is, that he died a hero, slain by the invaders.
Exactly. You see, Master Witcher? He's young but clever. We'll make a real dwarf out of him yet.
He doesn't look that young. Told you we'd make it to chapter 2. I figured we would. Just, it felt like we were coming to the end with everything building up on the fights and everything like that, because we did a bunch of small little things. We're about to find out what's actually going on here. What's going on? Looks like there's a start of a war and some magic stone that brought everyone back to life. So now we have a new element to the mixture, which is going to make this interesting. Till then, y'all have a great day.